Good morning, class. It's your English class, and today we are going to study our next chapter, that is verbs expressing the future. So let's start. Chapter 4, verbs expressing the future. So, dear student, yesterday we understood about simple future tense. We can say it also future indefinite tense, right? So, firstly, I told you we can use this tense for the future action on which we don't have any control, right? And when at present we decide to do something in the future, so those action are also part of the simple future tense, right? I told you the formation of this tense: subject, helping verb, main verb, object, helping verb. Helping verbs are of this tense, will and shall. So will we use for all type of subject, and shall we use for first person singular and plural. But in modern grammar, I told you will we can use with the all type of subjects. There is no need to use shall for the future actions. Okay. And base form, I told you base form we have to use. So we don't have any option. Just one form we have to use in this tense. Right. So these all the things I told you. Then basically I told you about shall. Shall we can use in interrogative sentence with I and we. Basically when we make any offer or when we ask any advice. Okay, like shall I start the class? Right? Shall I give you my notebook? Shall I help you? Right? In these type of sentences we can use shall. Right? Then we understood about ism are going to. Ism are going to, we can use this formation for future when we have an intention to do something in the near future, or when we have clear evidence to happen something in the near future. Okay. So for the future actions, if these conditions are there, we can use be form plus going to, right? Like we are going to play a friendly match tomorrow. We have clear intention. That's why I'm saying this sentence with the help of be plus going to. COVID-19 is going to be over soon. Means some evidence we have. That's why we are saying this, right? Then, on the behalf of this understanding, we did this exercise, right? Now, we need to understand about present continuous with a future meaning. So, dear students, present continuous tense also we can use for the future meaning. Let's understand how to use. We use the present continuous tense to express a future action if the speaker knows that something is going to happen because an arrangement has already been made. So, dear students, you can use present continuous tense for the future action when you have some arrangement and when you have intention to do something in the future. In that case, you can use present continuous tense for the future meaning. Like I say that I am leaving this office next month, means I have planned something, I have some arrangement, and I have intention to do this in the near future. That's why I can say that I am leaving this office next month. मैं next अगले महीने ये office छोड़ रहा हूँ, right? See next sentence. Sneha is getting married next week. Means like she had made some arrangement and she has planned something. She has some planning. That's why we can use here present continuous tense, right? So simply we can understand, dear students, when we have planning regarding the future, regarding the near future, and we have made some arrangement regarding that planning. Okay, then we can use present continuous tense for the future meaning. Look at the next sentence. I'm going to start a new business. In this sentence, I have used I am going to, means be plus going to formation I have used. Why? Because I have decided something but no arrangement. मैंने कुछ decide कर लिया है कि मैं ऐसा करूंगा, परंतु उसकी regarding मैंने कोई arrangement नहीं की. So I can say I am going to start a new business. मैं एक new business शुरू करने जा रहा हूँ, right? But if I say that I am starting a new business, in this you will find the sense of like you have decided something and you have made some arrangement. That's why you are saying that I am starting a new business. Try to understand the both the sentences. They both are giving the different sense. I am going to start a new business. मैं एक नया बिजनेस शुरू करने जा रहा हूँ. So future में शुरू करूंगा यानी कि अब से आगे. And if I say I am starting a new business, मैं एक new business शुरू कर रहा हूँ, it means I will do in future, near future, and I have made some planning. Okay, next point. Simple present tense for future actions. So dear students, second point we can understand today. We can use simple present tense for the future actions. So let's understand in which condition we can use simple present tense. Simple present tense is often used to express future events fixed by the calendar or an official timetable. So when future events are fixed and time is mentioned there, so we can use simple present tense also. Some examples are written here. Let's understand. Suppose that I need to say the train will leave tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. It's a fixed time of train. So I say about the tomorrow timing and I say about the train. The train will leave tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. जो ट्रेन है कल वो 6 बजे यहाँ से लीव करेगी. So I can use future tense also. And for this, because this time is fixed and that's everyday time, so we can use simple present tense also. Like we can also say that the train leaves tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Right? But in this, you need to remember one point. When we use simple present tense for the future actions, first thing is that time should be fixed and time should be mentioned there regarding the future, so that we can understand this tense we have used for the future events, right? Like you can see that the train leaves tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. It defines the time of future, means future time we have to write. Okay, if we use simple present tense for the future events, right? Next sentence, our English class will start tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Suppose that your class will start at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So that's a fixed time. Every day we start at this time. Suppose that just, okay. So you can say this sentence in two ways. First way I have told you, like our English class will start tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Okay. So for this action, you can use simple present tense also, and you can say our English class starts tomorrow at 9 o'clock, right? So here we have understood that for the future events which are fixed, time is mentioned there, we can use simple present tense also and simple future tense also, right? So both the sentences are right. Next, future continuous tense. Firstly, let's understand how to use this tense. Means what are the uses of this tense? We use this tense to express an action which will be in progress at a given moment in the future. So, dear student, when something will be happening in the future, when action will be going on in the future, कोई काम future में चल रहा होगा, complete नहीं हुआ होगा at any moment. So for those actions, we should use future continuous tense, right? Like I say that tomorrow at 6 o'clock, he will be playing cricket. I'm talking about the coming time, means tomorrow, and I'm giving the time there. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock, he will be playing cricket. वो cricket खेल रहा होगा. Mean action will be going on. Action will be in progress. Action will be in the mid. Action will not be completed. So when any action will be going on at a particular moment in the future, for that sense, we should use future continuous tense, right? See the next sentence. At this time next month, you will be sitting in your class. Suppose that next month our school will be opened, and I say that about the future. I can like say that at this time next month you will be sitting in your class. Okay, so action will be going on of sitting, right? Note main verb. So dear students, in this tense we need to use main verb fourth form, means base form plus ing, right? Helping verb we need to use will be or shall be. Will be we know that, sorry, shall be we know that we need to use with I and we, means with first person singular and with first person plural. Will be we can use with all the types of the subjects. So we can use will be with I also, with we also, with you also, with any one name, any more than one name, right? So we can use will be with all type of subjects. Like I can say that I will be helping you tomorrow at this time. I'm talking about tomorrow time, and I'm saying that I will be doing this work of helping. So I have used here future continuous tense. The train will be running. I'm talking about the future. The train will be in the progress, right? Running will be going on. So that's why I can use here future continuous tense. He will be telling the answer, right? This all the examples of future continuous tense, right? So dear students, you may have noticed that in all the continuous tense, either that is the present continuous or like past continuous or future continuous or present perfect continuous or past perfect continuous or future perfect continuous, you have to use ing form, means fourth form. So whenever any continuous tense comes, you have to use their ing form, means fourth form. And whenever you have to write perfect tense like present perfect, past perfect and future perfect, you have to use third form. Even in the perfect continuous tense, you need to use third form. You know that in the present perfect for present perfect continuous tense, you have to use has been or have been. Been is third form of be. Okay, so this simple rule you need to remember that whenever you use continuous tense, you have to use ing form. And whenever you say that like you are going to use perfect tense, so remember this, in the perfect tense you have to use always third form, right? These are the basic rules you have to remember. Now dear students, on the behalf of this understanding, we will do this exercise. State a sentence with the help of given clues. And our first clues are like these clues are: my father watched TV posting. So dear friends, future continuous tense you have to use, future continuous tense you have to use, and with the help of these words you have to make one sentence that should be positive. Okay, so please raise your hand if you can tell me. Raise your hand. Very good. Okay, please let me do some setting. Please stay connected. Let me do some setting. Let me extend the size of this box. Okay, yes. Now, please, you need to turn on your camera and then you can reply. Firstly, Mannat, you please tell me.
Good
Mannat,
morning, sir.
very good morning, Mannat. Mannat, make
Sir, my
once.
sir, my father will be watching TV.
My father will be watching TV. What's the tense name?
Yes. Sir,
What? What?
continues. Future continues.
Future continuous. Very good. Positive sentence you have spoken. My father will be watching TV. Will be we need to use with my father. Okay. And third means fourth form we have to use here. Watching means ing form. Very good. Right answer. Next sentence is that. Next words are there. Gopal help his mother, and positive sentence you have to say. Positive sentence you have to say. Future continuous tense you have to use here. Kushi, you please. Kushi, turn on the camera first. Yes, Kushi, please tell me.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, Kushi.
Sir Gopal will be helping his mother.
Gopal will be helping his mother. Very good, right answer. Good, beta. Next sentence. Sunil and Ravi prepare. Object you can use from your side, and negative sentence you have to use here. Okay, negative sentence you have to use here. Our subject is Sunil and Ravi. Okay, so who will say? Kanishka, you please tell me. Kanishka, you please
Good
tell
morning,
me.
sir.
Good morning. Start the video first.
Sunil and Ravi will not preparing food.
Sunil and Ravi will not be preparing food. Very good. Very good. Right answer. Actually, dear students, by this sentence, I wanted to make you understand if we have to use not, so that not word we will use after the will word. Okay, before the be. Like we need to say that Sunil and Ravi will not be preparing food. Okay, will not be. Right. Next sentence. She used her mobile. She used her mobile. So who will let me know? Sanchi Bhatia, you please tell me. Sanchi, please start the video. Yes, please start the video. Unmute yourself. Sanchi, please.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. Sentence, interrogative sentence you have to speak.
Sir, will be she use her mobile?
Will
Will be she using her mobile?
okay. Half answer is right. Actually, be you have to use after the she. You need to say this sentence. Will she be using her mobile? Okay, will she be using her mobile? In this tense, two helping verbs are there. Means our helping verb is combination of two words. In next tenses, we will also understand three verbs also. Means three words will be there in one helping verb. So whenever this condition comes, like interrogative sentence, you have to make. If you have two words in one helping verb or three words, so first word will come first. Okay, so you have to say, will she be using her mobile? Okay,
Yes,
right,
sir.
very good. Now you can stop the video. Okay, now please down your hand because next tense we are going to understand. Let's understand about the future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. We use this tense to express an action completed before a given future moment. Right? जब कोई काम फ्यूचर में कोई मूवमेंट दी हुई हो, कोई टाइम दिया हो, तब तक वो पूरा हो चुका होगा, हमें ऐसा कहना हो, राइट? तब हम इस टेंस को यूज करते हैं. लाइक बाय नेक्स्ट मंथ ही विल हैव कंप्लीटेड हिज जॉब. यानी कि अगले महीने तक टाइम दिया हुआ है फ्यूचर का, हम कह रहे हैं कि वह अपनी जॉब पूरी कर चुका होगा, यानी एक्शन जो है वो पूरा कर चुका होगा. ओके, अगेन अंडरस्टैंड, we use this tense to express an action which will be completed before a given future moment, right? See the next sentence. My mom will have prepared breakfast by 10 o'clock. Suppose that now time is 9 o'clock and we say about the future, means future time like 10 o'clock. Okay, and by the 10 o'clock I suppose that your mom will have prepared the breakfast, so you can use their future perfect tense, क्योंकि हमें बताना है कि उस समय तक, फ्यूचर के किसी समय तक कोई पर्सन ने कोई काम कर लिया होगा, right? Like my mom will have prepared breakfast by 10 o'clock. I'm talking about future, not past, right? Next, by June I will have finished my first unit. Now it's a May is going on and I say about the future and I say that by June यानी कि जून महीने तक I will have finished my first unit, means first unit मैं अपनी finish कर चुका हूँगा, right? So whenever we talk about the future and any particular moment is given there and we say that by that moment we will have completed our work, so for those sense and for those actions we should use future perfect tense, right? Next, formation. So for the future perfect tense, Simple sentence, subject, helping verb, main verb, object. Negative, subject, helping verb, not main verb, object. Interrogative, helping verb will come first. Negative interrogative, helping verb, subject, not main verb, object. WH interrogative sentence, helping verb, subject, main verb, object. Right? So main thing we have to understand with every type of sentence, that is helping verb of that tense and main verb of that tense. Okay, so helping verb and main verb, by this we can recognize the tense, we can recognize the tense of the sentence, right? So for this tense we have to use will have and shall have as the helping verbs. And main verbs, I have told you, in perfect tense we have to use third form. In all the perfect tense we will use third form, right? Object, nouns and pronouns. Like by the next month I will have learned the tenses, so I'm talking about the future, and by the next month I'm saying the future moment, and I'm also saying that by this month I will have completed the tenses, right? Note, so main verb third form, no option. So with every type of subject you have to use third form. Helping verbs will have and shall have, and you know that shall have we have to use with first person singular, and plural means with I and we. And will have we can use with the all the types of subjects, right? So dear students, please wait, let me do some setting because we need to do our next exercise. Please stay connected. So dear students, this exercise we will do today. Exercise given below are some ideas to describe changes that will have come about in the tense. In 10, wait please, 10 years. Express them in complete sentences using future perfect tense, right? Computer taking over most of the office work. So dear students, आपको इस एक्सरसाइज में ये वाली जो एक्सप्रेशन है यूज करना है जो फ्यूचर में पूरा हो चुका होगा, right? First I will tell you, and the rest of sentences you should try to do by yourself. You have to use with these type of sentences, this type of expression, future perfect tense, like computer taking over most of the work. So we can say that computer will have taken over, computer will have taken over most of the work, right? So for these phrases, okay, we can say these expression, we can say you have to use future perfect tense. First I have told you, and rest of you have to tell me, like I have told you computer will have taken most of the office work. Okay, next you will tell me, raise your hand if you can tell. India becoming a great industrial power. What can you say for this tense? Raise your hand please. Payal, you please tell me. Payal, start the video. Yes,
Good
Payal.
morning, sir.
Very good morning, Payal.
Sir, in future perfect tense, we use third form of verb and will have. So, in the place of becoming, we use third form of become, that is, become. India will have become a great industrial power.
Very good. Good explanation and good answer. Very good, Payal. I'm quite impressed with your explanation, with your answer. Very good. You have given the right answer. So we need to say that India will have become a great industrial power. Very good. So in this way, next sentence is that cities turning into concrete jungles. If this expression is there, how will you say this expression after using the future perfect tense? Who will let me know? Sneha, you please tell me. Sneha, start the video.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, Sneha.
Cities will have turned into
Concrete.
concrete jungles.
Very good. Cities will have turned into concrete jungles. Very good. Right answer you have given. So please wait. Next sentence is that traveling becoming much faster. Traveling becoming much faster. How will you say this? Who will let me know? Ria, you please tell me. Ria, please tell me the answer of this sentence. How will you change this in future perfect tense?
Traveling will have become much faster.
Traveling will have become much faster. Very good.
Much
Right
faster.
answer. Very good. Very good. Right answer. Traveling will have become much faster. Good. Very good. Okay. So dear students, now I want to check your notebook. First of all, I give you the chance to ask the question. If you have any doubt regarding today's class, please come forward. Then I will start checking your notebook. So please raise your hand if you want to ask anything regarding today's class.